Who says being an adult is easy? Guys, it's so difficult being an adult, really. It's so difficult. I have to think about so many things. Nobody told me this. Nobody told me. Having to be all by yourself, how to figure out life on your own. You have to figure out life on your own. Guys, it's not easy. Hello lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video today guys, we're just going to be talking about adulthood, how we're all getting our lives together. So I want to share my own journey with you guys, and also hear from you as well, how you're doing, what you're doing. All right, so guys, earlier this week I was just thinking about my journey so far, and guys, life is not joke. Growing up as a child, we have these big dreams. Oh, when I'm 25, I would have been married, I would have had children, I would have a car, I would be in my very nice house, traveling around the world. I want to build a house for my parents, I want to make my parents proud, and all of that. Guys, expectation versus reality. Being an adult is hard. It's so hard being an adult. But yes, I do miss being a child, but I feel being an adult is also a blessing. I've come to discover that adulthood is about taking responsibilities and having fun at the same time. There's so much pressure, particularly if you're in Nigeria. If you're born in Nigeria, you've graduated, you've gone for NYSC, everybody's waiting. When you are now a lady, it even makes it worse. Everybody's already asking, oh, when is she getting married? What's going on with him? What's he doing now? What's she doing now? Guys, older people, I want you guys to advise we younger ones. How are you guys getting your life together? And you guys know that this is also a time where we get to think, oh, how did our parents do it? Taking care of all of us while we're growing up. How did they do it? So I'll just go into what I have to say today. And the first is what being an adult has taught me is about organization. Having to know how to organize myself for myself, not having to wait for anybody to help me do anything. So I know that, oh, time is going, Jane, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to go to work, you have to make money, you have to be fine for yourself, because nobody really cares, right? So I know that, yes, I have to take responsibility for myself. And one thing I'm learning, and I'm still trying to learn now, is balancing. Being able to balance having to work, having to run several businesses, having to do so many things, and at the same time ensuring nothing is lacking. So that's one thing I'm trying to do now. And I'm also trying to avoid procrastination. If I have things to do, I try to make sure that I do them, and by the end of the day, I'll ask myself, Jane, okay, you have a to-do list. I think that's what you guys should do as well, because that's what helps me. I have a to-do list where I write everything I want to do in a day, and in the evening I go over it and say, okay, this and this is what I've done. And another thing I'm learning as well, being an adult, is learning to ask for help when needs be. And when I say asking for help, I'm not saying you should be lazy. I'm saying when you know you're overwhelmed. And one important thing we should also know is that we can't do everything for ourselves. You can't do everything. You sure need the help of people. So that's one thing I've learned, and I'm still learning, is that I can't be everything. I can't be everywhere. I can't do everything by myself. So as much as I can, I try to ask for help where needs be. So that's one. The second tip I'll just share with us is managing our mental health. Guys, we really have to manage our health. The world is crazy. The world is crazy, too many expectations from people. Guys, we have only one life to live, and in this one life, we must make the best out of this one life that we have to live. So, have I been depressed? Yes, many times. Many times I've been depressed so many times. I've been disappointed by people I hold so dearly, people I love. I've been disappointed so many times being an adult, and that's why, as much as possible, I try not to expect too much from people. I try not to expect too much from people. Depression is real, guys. Depression is real. A lot of people contemplating suicide. It's terrible. A lot of people are really contemplating. Suicide is not an option, guys. Suicide is not an option. We are all in this life and we're going to figure it all out. We're going to figure our lives out. And we can still, be that our dream. We can still become our dreams. We can still achieve everything that we want to achieve. It's just going to take a matter of time. I'll just share a story quickly with you guys. After NYSC, okay, during my NYSC process, I applied for a fully funded scholarship. It's called Shivling Scholarship. And guys, I gave in my all into this scholarship. I gave in my all into, from application, even down to the interviews. I gave my all to this scholarship. Like I literally didn't apply for any other jobs. My mind was just focused because I knew I had everything that they needed, everything that was needed to get the scholarship. But guys, I passed the first stage. I was shortlisted. I went for my interviews. I didn't get rejected. I was placed on reserve. Guys, it was a long wait, over a year wait. We waited and waited and waited. And guys, when the result came out, I wasn't picked. It was so painful. I cried. I cried because there's no way anybody will understand how I was feeling because I so much expected it. I so much wanted it. I so much wanted it, but it didn't come. But will I kill myself? No, I had to pick myself back up, clean up myself, and look for the next bus, look for the next flight, look for the next thing to do to actually make my life better. So, are you out there? Have you been disappointed? Have you been heartbroken? Are you going through a very hard and a very difficult time right now? Guys, I'm encouraging you. Don't give up. Suicide is not an option. Please talk to mentors, talk to people that can help you. One thing you should ensure to do is that you shouldn't keep to yourself. Don't hold anything back to yourself. Try to seek out trusted people that you can talk to, explain how you're feeling to, and that they will understand and be able to, give you advice on what and what not to do. So that's the second one. And the third, I would say, is career. Having to choose your career path. While we're growing up, all those things we say, they are just wishes. But growing up, becoming a young adult, becoming an adult is a different ball game entirely. This is where you get to discover yourself, you begin to know what your passion is, what you really want to do. So it's a time, adulthood, like being a young adult, is also another time for self-discovery, for you to be able to discover yourself, what you were born to do, your purpose, purpose discovery. And for me, discovering my career, that was in my final year in school, where I knew I had to be in the social development space, being able to develop teenagers and other young people like myself. So that led me to start my non-profit organization, Be the Child Initiative. And guys, it's not easy. It wasn't easy. There were many times where I cried, many times I felt like giving up on myself. I felt I wasn't good enough and all that and all that. But over time, I've gotten to discover that that is what, or this I'm doing now is what I was born to do, and I'm doing it and I'm happy doing it. So also for you, I feel like you should really sit down. That's for those of us struggling to know the right career path to take. Just really sit down, call yourself to a meeting, take inventory. You can also reach out to mentors, reach out to career coaches. They can put you, in line with what you should be doing, right? So that's it for career. And another key thing being a young adult we have to look out for is our finances. That's like one very key, aspect of our lives being young people. And I feel like a lot of work has to go into, like, if you want to really be financially free, you have to really take your finances very seriously, take your financial life very seriously. This is not when you're in school where somebody dashes you money. Nobody dashes anybody money these days. So you have to really work. So I have a video. I'll place the link here. Here, I have a video, a whole video to help our finances. Maybe you are not working, you just finished service, you're an undergraduate, you're looking out for what you can do. I have a whole video that you can watch. Maybe when you're done watching this, you can go over and watch out for side hustles, for businesses that you can do. Try as much as possible to budget to save and also to invest. That's what I encourage you guys to do as well. If you not start saving, if you not start investing, now is the time, guys. Start saving, start investing your money if you want to break free from poverty, guys. Poverty is not good. Poverty is not good. So we have to break free from poverty and we have to be intentional about our finance. Another aspect of being an adult I like to talk about is marriage. Guys, when you're 24, 25, your parents are already raising eyebrows, particularly if you're a lady. Ah, when are you getting married and all of that? And I feel like there's this pressure that comes with getting married. There's so much pressure. People are already asking, all your friends are getting married, and you're being pressured to get married. Guys, if you rush into marriage, you rush out of marriage. I've been in certain relationships at certain points in my life that I knew that this relationship would lead to marriage. So what I had to do was I had to end it. No pressure. So it's better marrying late than rushing into marriage and at the end of the day things don't work out between you guys. So guys, take time, look out for the person. Is this somebody I can live with? Is this somebody I can share my vision with, my purpose? Is this somebody I want to spend the rest of my life with? And if it works for you, why not? Go ahead. Get married, no time, right? So another thing I want to talk about is your faith. Particularly for me, I'm a Christian, and my faith as a Christian just helps me place that balance in my life because I know I have God. Each time when I'm sad, when I'm down, I know okay, I have a father that I can always talk to. I have God, who is always there for me and all that. So our faith is also very important. That's what I feel will also help us manage adulthood. We can't carry life on our own, we can't do life alone. I think we need somebody supernatural to help us live, life in this world. I just have a few more advice for you guys, and that would be that you must have fun, guys. All work and no play makes Janet a dull girl. All work and no play makes you dull, guys. So as much as possible, try to, have fun. Have fun. It's a small world. You only have one life to live, like I said before. So have fun as much as possible. Take yourself out sometimes. You can go to the movies, see a movie, go out with friends, eat. Just ensure that at every point in this journey, you're always happy, you maintain your joy, you're always happy, you're always happy. That thing is, you have to delay gratification. See, we came to this life differently and we can't compare our lives with other people. Like I said, I'm 24, I'll be 25 soon, and I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry. I know everything I wish for, I would have them. It's just going to take a while. It might take time, but I know that I would have everything I wish, I hope, and I pray for. So that's the same thing I'm saying to you guys. You have to delay gratification. There's no pressure, no rush. Take your time, put in your work, be disciplined, do everything you have to do, and no distant time, be smiling. As an adult, you have to learn to forgive. Don't take things to heart. Don't take things to heart. As much as possible, try to forgive people. It's okay to make mistakes. Even in my life, I've made a lot of mistakes. But one thing I do is I don't dwell in my mistakes. As soon as possible, I try to pick myself back up, clean myself, and move on. You're going to get many no's, you're going to get many no's, but just one yes can change your life. So it's fine to make mistakes, it's fine to do those things that you don't want to do, but what's most important is that you don't dwell in your past. Don't dwell in your past, don't dwell in your mistakes. Try as much as possible, to pick yourself. And finally, guys, don't mind these things you see on social media. Don't mind these things you see on social media. Um, Nobody has it all figured out. Nobody has it perfect. Nobody is on 100. Everybody is, we are all striving, we're all pushing day after day to become our dreams. So I hope and I pray, I believe, I'm really hoping that this video is going to help somebody out there. This video is going to, take up some burden, help someone, a young person like me out there, help you know that you are not in this alone. There are also many other persons who are also in this stage of their life. So it's fine. Everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be sorted. Let's just keep doing our best. Let's keep pushing. Let's not relent. Let's keep trying. Let's make friends. Network with people that can help you. Because one key thing being an adult is that you have to have meaningful relationships with people. Like they say, your network is your network. So stop being an introvert. As much as possible, try to attend events, talk to people, be free, be open-minded, right? You never know. So thanks for watching my video today, guys. Thank you so much. All right, guys, take a virtual hug. I love you guys. Thanks for the support. The support has been overwhelming. I feel the love every time I upload a video. So one thing you guys can also do for me if you love this video is to give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell somebody about my channel. Tell somebody, recommend this video to somebody to watch. And please, like I said, I also have a video on finance. I have other videos in my channel. Do well to check those other videos. If you also have video suggestions, please let me know. Let me know if there's something you want me to film about. Do well to suggest that to me in the comments. Let me know and I'll be more than willing to help you make those videos. So yours in personal development, all I want is everything impact. I want to impact your life. I want you to be better than you were yesterday. I want you to be better every day. So thank you so much for watching, guys.